Alrighty. Sandbox, fierce. First. Always. There we go. Oh! For the first time in ages, it's actually hot. Ugh. Like hot inside. So it begins. The heat begins. It's very sunny today. See Apex with Mark Zuckerberg. That hard. Alrighty, time to get to work. All right. The thing. What are we doing? To-do list. Toto list. I got it. Okay, now, to-do list here. Maybe we'll start off with the sound fix-ups. Actually, I need to get Kudo's changes first. Then physics sim, damage dealing. That'll actually kind of tie into this, because that will have a thing to get by distance to the socket to know which part is doing the thing. So maybe... Alright, we'll keep that like that then. I wonder if those changes did get pushed. Question mark, question mark. I mean, if I was to... Okay. Well, they mustn't have. Alright, here we are. So, last time we were here, we were doing drag drop stuff, blah blah are. I might also test. This thing. So it doesn't need any setup, does it? So that just makes its own. Oh. 1 second. Hello, Francis. Hello, hello. Good, how are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Nah, there's plenty of bread, plenty of milk. There's pasta to cook. And there's plenty of veggies left over, so yeah, this seems cool. 6:30. Yeah. Easy. Yep. No. Nah, they're like not full at all. Nah. I don't leave the house. Well, yeah, I just went to Miner's Rest, though. Well, yeah, I guess so. If you want to get technical. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye. Bye. Classic Fran. Alright, let's do this thing. Which is going to be testing this. Now, why wouldn't that... Wait, can I even... Did I somehow revert my changes? Excuse me? So I've just broken everything, which is fine. I must have been like in the middle of setting it up properly, but then decided against it. BB just doesn't have implementation of story in it. It shouldn't need to, because it's... yeah, this is why it was not working. Well, actually, it'll need to update at least. So this, as an example, would make its widget. Makes the item icon widget, and then it's creating a backpack, I'm guessing. Yeah. So the chest is just a backpack for the time being. And then, yep. Easy. And then we just have to item icon widget, class, settings, interface, whatever this interface is called, update inventory UI. When this gets called, this will rebuild, or is it called update? No, what's the... Wait, how does the... Is it called rebuild? Well, no, because this is the item icon, isn't it? How do we do that in the equipment one? Because obviously the equipment one is a kind of thingo. which is update equipment, it goes through and initiates everything. Initializes, sorry. Oh, would I just call reinitialize? No, because that's just saying... Oh, no, that's that. Oh, yeah, what does... How could I rebuild... Ah. So this is... init, which... gets it from the material. And then it would also, if it's a container, do the container. So that means, yeah, we can just say init item icon on rebuild. And that will work fine. That should work fantastically. Cat, can you hop down from there? Down. Yeah. Oh, you're naughty. TC Pool. Hello, hello. Welcome, Raiders. How is it going? I'm just going to test if this actually gets called as well. Oh, excuse me. Zev, yeah. Hello, hello. Cat, no, you're not allowed up there. I'm going to get you. Excuse me. You're not allowed up there. Silly cat. I'm gonna get. No, you. What are you doing? Excuse me. You can't just sit on my computer. You're gonna get fur in it. Oh god. Apologies. How is everyone? How was the stream? What were you up to today? Oh my god, cat. I won't eat you, cat, but I will. I'll do it. You watch me. Hmm? Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Alright, back to the, the thing. Thing. Captain TC Pool, TC Falcon, my spaceship, which is an interactive immersive story to through art, music, and my video game / spaceship. That sounds incredibly interesting. Sounds a lot more interesting than what we're doing. We're just smashing bugs at the moment. Not like space bugs, but just like programming errors. So this, in theory, should... Okay, so that didn't call the update. Oh, and you know why? Because we have to actually set... We have to set this item object. We have to actually set its... Set current owning actor as self. As this actor. So then it knows what he's gonna... Yeah. Easy. Okay, now it should actually update, which is going to be interesting. I'd follow from earlier. I think I saw another dev stream. Yeah, I'm always hanging around Twitch. Maybe, Sovereign Dev stream, or Auroral Games, or who else? Maybe like Peakstone. Maybe all of them? Okay, I need to... No, that was not a backpack. This is a backpack. Alright, so let's just test this. Can this go into there? That calls update, so that's a good sign. Oh, well, I need to do that. And, ta-da! And now we can do that. And then we can leave. We can come back. It's still there. We can put it in there to ours. Yep. Cool. Easy. Easy peasy. Hell yeah. Exactly, Sandbox. It's a big hell yeah. Let's just hoard some stuff. Yeah, I mean, it works. Very good. Now we're swinging this tiny little knife. Oh. Nice. Very cool. It's just on the market. Exactly. Alright. So that works. As a proof of concept, that works well enough. So we have to actually do the more complex stuff now, I guess. So for example... Well, first thing we're going to do is... Well, I've forgotten. What was I going to do? I was going to... Ah, yeah. Items, item, actor. We're going to get rid of this billboard. Or at least we're just going to make it hidden in-game. For now. It'll come in handy when we do our reparenting nonsense. Like root component reparent. So now at least we don't have to deal with everything else. So yeah. Alright. So I guess there's kind of one thing I can't do yet, which is tossing items into the world, because we need to create a world widget, I guess. Which I have no idea how to do. Like, just one that takes up the whole screen, so if we drag onto that and drop it onto that, it'll say we're putting this into the world. But, yeah, that's not super high, what do you call it? High priority. Not super high priority. Now, the thing that is high priority is... make toss to world in equipment manager or transfer. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Oh. So this is going... Okay, this is where it's going to get very complex. So. Okay, so we've got our Pris drag drop, which I might even set that as a temp variable. I think that's a good idea. And maybe we'll just get... Well, do we... So payload is... So, okay, so the payload is always determined. But we could... Do we set that? I guess as long as we always use Pris drag drop, then it should be fine. I mean, we could just get payload. Which is any U object. But then why? Oh, right, no, because you did that as a function that gets that. Gotcha. That makes sense. Because I mean, yeah, if it's always Pris drag drop, then we have a item object, payload item object that we actually set in the Pris drag drop operation. So I think as long as we're consistent with using this instead of the default drag drop, then we are good. Maybe we should rename this to Pris item drag drop, because we might end up making... I can't think of any specifics, but we might do like other drag drops and whatever. We'll rename that if we need to down the line. And so this is the... I'm going to call this the incoming item object. I always like to specify, you know, incoming, outgoing. And so we've got the Pris drag drop. So then we can... From this, we have like the from container. Yeah. What else do we have in here? I guess like the quantity. Yep. Nice. We have the... Well, no, the to container is this widgets. I might even... I mean, it's going to get a bit wordy, but like this widget... Oh, fuck. This widget item object... Does that kind of... It's a little bit clearer, I guess. Because, like, item object, it could be confused with, like, the incoming one or whatever. So I guess if it's... You don't like that, Sandbox? Or you do like it. Maybe that's a happy smug face. Annoyed face. Look, it'll help down the line, I promise. It takes up a little more space, but anyway. Right, so also I'm gonna call this item container grid. Just for more clarity as well. Yeah. Now we've got equipment socket. We've got our item socket parent class. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so this is where it gets fucky. Well, I guess we can do this bit here, which is the kind of more easy one. It's basically just, is this grid get highest parent container, and then from get highest parent container, are they the same? If so, oh yikes. If so, we do an immediate transfer. So that's probably our earliest termination. Our most likely termination. So if they are, go and do this. You know what? I might do a not equals. Because I know that we're going to want to go upwards on this one. Now, how can I tidy this mess up? Like that. Fantastic. Well, actually, hold on. Oh, clean. 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 Yeah. I don't like it now. Well, what if we do that? There. Yeah. Maybe we'll try this. All about cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness, a wise man once said. Maybe we just do one of these? Yeah, I mean, why don't we just, like, smash them all together? Hide all of the spaghetti underneath more shit. Okay, and so if they are in the same parent container, then we remove blah blah blah. Well, actually, we need to drag drop quantity. We actually, you know what? We'll get the from container rather than the is contained inside, because that yeah. Alright, hold on. Bam. From container is that. This widget item object. There we go. Now we're talking. Hypernoodle Games. Hello and welcome to the Prismatic Crew. So if we're splitting something, we actually want to use this as the new incoming item object. Fuck. Get out. Nice. And then if it didn't end up fitting, then fuck. If that does its thing, that will update. This is angry. This is not a thingo. We want to get the from container. There we go. And that should be it. Spinny Blade of Doom. Is this staying? What do you mean, Platinum Fox? Do you mean that that time that the weapon got stuck in the character's head, but it was still spinning around? By any chance? That's all I can think of. Maybe. Maybe. Right, so our next piece of logic is the... Well, I guess we get this widget item object. I guess this, so we need to check if it's going to our character or... So, okay, so these grids are only to do with storage, right? So... Because this is when an item gets dropped in this container grid widget. What do we need our character to do? So we can actually deduce everything from here. So we could just say... Oh, fuck. Who's our... Well, I mean, it's always player... It's always player 1, isn't it? I mean, well, yeah, like, local player. Because the player's the only one interacting with these widgets, so we can actually do this. Interesting. Then we can get component by class. We can get our item interaction component. We can try interaction. Whoa, look at all that shit. Okay, cool. So the from is not necessarily from us. It could be from... Well, it could actually be from the world, couldn't it? So I'm going to have to do a bunch of... How the fuck am I going to set this up? Well, okay, so the to container is pretty obvious. That's always going to be this item object. Damn, that's super simple. The quantity is pris drag drop quantity. Bam. To index is the mouse over slot coordinates, and we're going to... Oh, I need to transform that, don't I? Well, actually, yeah, no, it has to be this one. We're gonna transform coord, bam, to index, bam. Nice. Hell yeah, this is gonna be clean as. I mean, like, logic-wise, not, like, node-wise. Yikes. And so, the item object is our payload. Bam. And we know where it's coming from. We know the blah, blah, blah. So now we just have to determine where it's coming from and where it's going. And then also from slot. Although that's actually easy. So we can say item object, get highest parent container. get current equipped slot. Bam. And if it's... Is none and a... I don't even know if none is part of that enum. I think it is, yeah. So... 2 slot is going to be this widget item object. Does... Oh, shit. Oh, no, yeah, we can just get its current... Well... No, we need to get its highest parent container, because it might be a container within a container. But we want to know, like, where on the character that container is. So then we're going to get current equipped slot. That is if it is on a character, by the way. So that works. So this all actually can be done super easily. Which is surprising, considering I designed it. Very surprising. It's astounding, in fact. So what are we missing? We're just missing the from and to types. Which is kind of the hard part. RVJ. Back after instructing a landlady on luggage security basics. That sounds like a lot of fun. So how do we determine where it's coming from? Well, I guess we know... Because we could technically drag something from the world. So that is valid. Well, I mean, I guess we know where it's going to. Because we can compare... Well, actually, I need to update this enum. Like, the names in that enum. So, save all, core... Is it interaction location or is it interaction types? Item interaction location. So... We've got the world. We can pick something up from the world. We can pick something up from our own storage and our own body. So, you know, getting a helmet from our backpack versus getting a helmet off our head. We have use, which should probably go down here. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't break literally everything. Probably will. Let's face it, it probably will. Now, this is where it gets a bit funkalicious. So, other character's hand is actually just other character's body. So we can get rid of that one. This should be other entity storage, right? I mean, is there really a different... Well, no, I guess there is, because we can drag-drop something from a different character. Let's just say other storage and other body. Yeah. I think that covers everything. Like, if we were to catch something that another character threw to us, that would be from world, and we'd set the location. And there'd be a kind of different behavior for it. Yeah. It is a tough one. Let's get some more music going. What are we going to listen to? RimWorld soundtrack. Yes, please. Alright, that should be good enough. So, I guess we can say... So, this is the incoming item object. So, this is where it's coming from. We know who our character is. We know... Oh, fuck. This is going to take a bit of stuff. So I guess we can get the current equipped slot. If this is none... Oh, fuck's sake. Equals enum. If that is none, then we know it's not equipped on any character, at least. So we can get a select Boolean. Now, what does this tell us about? That doesn't tell us anything. No, hold on. Oh, fuck, what have I done? So this is the item that we're dropping or moving. So this will determine whether it's coming from storage or body. So it's a select of selects. Selects. So it'll be like one of these. An enum within enums. We can get the item object, highest parent container, get the owning actor. Hello, my love. What's up? You good? You gonna sit? Lie down. You good? What a good cat. Why don't you sit here? So I don't have to accommodate. Nope. Right, down she goes. Okay, so we have the current owning actor. Of the highest parent container of this object. So I guess if the current owning actor object reference equals the player pawn, will that compare them as actor? Well, I guess they are the same object, aren't they? Yeah. So this here, and then what kind of enum is this? It's the interaction. The interaction location? Literal enum item interaction location. Okay, so we just like plug that into there, and plug that into there, and then we can select a different one and then get rid of that one, and it should be, yep. Ugh. Okay, so. Well. Well. Well, actually, no. This should be from here, not from that one. Oh, fuck off. Get the current equipped slot from this item object. So if we're taking the helmet off a dead body, it's the helmet itself. We don't care about the thing inside it. So if that's equal to none, then if it's equal to none, then it's either from, if this is equal to us, fuck, it's our own storage, and this would be other storage. Whew. And then this is, no, wait, hold on. No, this is, oh, fuck's sake. No, that's correct. Yeah, oh god. This would be other body and own body if it's within our own character. If the whole interaction's within our own character, it's own body or own storage. If the item in question isn't equipped anywhere, true, then it's from storage. If it is equipped somewhere, then it's coming from a body. There we go. Fucking hell. So then this determines this. That's all it determines. Fantastic. And then we have to do the same thing for the two types. Well, because it could be coming from the world, couldn't it? How do we know if something is in the world? How do we know if something is in the world? I guess if there's no current owning actor, then we know that it is in the world, because as soon as something's unequipped or thrown or dropped, it doesn't have... Wait, what does current owning actor mean? Yeah, no, that gets set to false, because it's not the same as get item actor. Item actor reference. This is like the owner. Current owner. So, if this equals, let's do another select. Select into select. So if this equals, well, it would be a valid, wouldn't it? Is valid. If that is valid, it's this. If it's false, it's that. That goes into there. So that covers literally everything. Yeah. Well, actually, no, because if we're getting something... So there's a few cases, right? Case number one is there is an item on the ground. Let's just say, for example, you know in Diablo 2, you can hold down Alt and it shows all of the items in vicinity. Like their names pop up, that kind of thing. We could do that, but with the item icon. And then we could drag that item icon into, you know, our backpack or one of our backpacks or something. However, and that checks out because we... Oh, fuck. Because that incoming item object, its highest parent container is itself. Current owning actor would be null. Therefore, it's coming from the world, right? That's fine. However, when an item is dropped on the ground, like a backpack, for example, and we press that Alt button, it would show the backpack and the things inside the backpack. So if we dragged a single item out of a backpack that was on the ground, it would say, get highest parent container, that backpack. Then that would say, oh, I'm just an item on the ground, you know, blah, blah, blah. It would say we're getting it from the world, which we're not. Because we'd be getting it from... So how can we determine if... Well, I guess at that point, the item on the ground is an other storage, is other entity storage. Fuck. What does that mean then? How do I keep track of that? Zev, yeah, thank you very much for the water. This is so funny, reminds me of making my inventory system in Unreal. Yeah, yeah. Yes. It's very funny. It's very funny. It's very funny. Back on track? Yes. Yep. Nia Nerna, good bloody morning to you. It's actually 7 o'clock at night time. So it's bloody night time. How could we do this? Well, okay, I guess one thing we could do is when... Ooh, this would be a bit interesting. Whenever we spawn an item in the world, we set the current owning actor to the item object. Oh, sorry, the item actor. Like, when it doesn't belong to anything, it belongs to itself. And that would fix... Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So then, otherwise world, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we just have to figure out where is it going to. So it will never go to world from this widget. It can... So this is the incoming item object. Let's get this widget item object. We can probably just copy all this shit. Except do it for this. Do it for her. So, our widget... Is it our widget? So this is saying, is it our widget? Okay, let's just move this shit up. And you know what? We're gonna just yeet all this down here. Classical. Okay. If it is ours... So it's going to our thing that we're currently in ownership of. And then storage or body is determined by... Well, no, because this doesn't deal with body. We can take it from someone's body, but we can't equip it if it's going into a grid, because a grid signifies storage space. So we can kill that. We can kill that probably. And then it's basically just this, because we know that a grid is storage. So and it can't be world either, because there's no world grid. So this is actually a lot simpler than I thought it was. So it's literally just, does this widget represent something that we own? Or is it someone else's storage? We don't even need to know if it's equipped or not. Well, no, because we actually... 2 slot is this widget item object, highest parent container, current equipped slot. Yeah, so we already do that. So yeah, it's literally just this. 2 type, bam. So now we can clean this up. Oh, shit. You can live here. Clean and beautiful. Nope. Let's move this back. Just so it all lines up nice. Stunning. That's gonna go here. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Bam. That's it. That is it. That should be... Let's just do that for now. So this may or may not work. Let's... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna try it. And, well, fuck, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, let's just get our Brig and Dine. Let's get our backpack. Right, so that works. That part works fine. If we are putting this into there, our character... excuse me? Did it just not update? No, it did update. Why is it placing it back into here? Huh. Can we do... Oh, no, because that doesn't... Okay, well, evidently I just cocked something up. Which is fine. Attach item acted to... Oh, because all the fucking shit that I was doing before. Fuck my life. Alright, there's a lot more fixing to do. But you know what? I like fixing. Fixing is my jam. Yeah, so that tries to go to there. It should be getting them out there. Oh, is that because... No, that should work. No, what are you doing? Fuck that. Let's get this. Let's just double check if this is going to work. Let's just flag that. And that. And what's this actually do? So if we're getting it from... Well, let's just test if it's actually doing anything, firstly. I think the issue is that... What the fuck? Wait, who would have... There's another character in this world, isn't there? Where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? There you are. Alright, piss off. Classic, classic. So, when we have backpack. Bacchus. So if we do this, that's going to say from world, blah, 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 blah. It's going to pick it up. It's going to go from type world. Then it's going to hit the... Oh, I didn't do these ones. So there's always 4 parts to each item interaction. Which is start the animation, the notify of the animation, and then the from action or the from animation starting, and then the from notify getting called. And that's what happens. So if we now pick up a thing, gloves, we bend down to pick them up, a hand grabs them, they get socketed to a hand, then we start to put them away, then the moment it gets put away, we put it in the thing, and that's it. And now they're in here. So, what's going on when I do this? It's saying from own storage, correct. And then this is saying from own storage. So this... Ah, that's why. Fuck. Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, it was... Yeah. Oh, because there is no inventory component, is there? So obviously that's why it's not doing the thing. And then when it's going to own storage, the container is valid. That's our Brigandine container. Add item at slot, blah, 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 blah. But it isn't getting removed, obviously. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. So, it was the from, remove item. There is no inventory component, so fuck yeah. It's from... Shit, how do we... Well, we know this is the item object in question. We want to remove it, so we're going to remove item from container. This is the item the contained is contained inside, is the one we're removing it from. The quantity is the quantity. To same container doesn't matter. I'm just gonna... I think that just saves an update of some sort. And then the removed item is now the new interacting item object. Because this can change halfway through if it's a stackable. So if it's a stack and we remove a half stack, we're now concerned with that removed stack, not the one that's already in there. Then we're going to spawn item into world, which again isn't from the inventory component. That would have to be from probably just here. I hate this. I hate it. I mean, where else is it going to spawn from, though? Like, nowhere else makes sense. I mean, at least everything's there. Get the... Well, no, actually, this is from static data. Static data. What is the actor? Call actor class. This should be item actor always. Bam. Then that's going to be the class. Yep. Let's just yeet that. And you can fuck off. Item actor class. Spawn transform doesn't necessarily matter. Item object is this. And owner isn't actual. It's not the owner that we're concerned with. Okay, we have to actually give it a transform. Transform. I guess we could just get the living bean. Living bean. Get transform. And punch you into there. So that should give it everything we need for that to spawn. And then the interacting item object has an actor. Because that will all get set up before this. And then that will attach to the thing. Blah, 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 blah. That should technically, in theory, theoretically, work. Oh, and then what happens when we add something? What was happening on the other end? So, this was from when we add to own storage, we play the put away animation necessary. When the anim notify hits, own storage will, if there is a container specified, well, there's always a container specified. What the fuck are we? Well, unless there isn't. But there should be. Yeah. I'll keep this here anyway. Add item at slot. This is the item object in question, which we've updated if it was a splitted one. A split one. Fuck, where are we? Here. Da-da-da-da-da. The target is the container, yep. To which index this space. Was it added? If it wasn't added, drop it on the ground and end the action. If it was added, end the action. Sick. And then when it gets added, it should be updating the what do you call it? The widget thing, you know? So, moment de la truth. Here's a backpack. Oh, look at that. Perfect spawn. Oh, I can probably un-thingo them. Alright, yeah. Do that. He bends down. He grabs it. Picking it up. And then reaches the thing. Press play. Okay, so now we have this and that. We're going to pick up just a small item. Fucking leg armor. That goes there. You should take that out. Put it in. Fuck yeah, look at that. Sweet. No worries at all. Too easy. And if we get interrupted, it doesn't matter because we didn't reach the part of the animation. Oh, wait, no, we can't throw into the world yet, can we? Yep, so that's fine. Obviously, we need to refresh the thingo. Is camera focus thingy, play camera setting, or a shader? Well, I'm glad you asked. There's actually a video that you can follow. On this exact thing. There you go. Geez, that video's popping off, Sandbox. 12,000 views. Whew. Famous. I think that's a nice video because it's like it's a pretty simple. It's simple, but it's desirable, you know. Homeless Bag just downloaded Blender. Messing around, search for Blender in Twitch. You came up. Is this a game you made? This is. And we, funnily enough, use Blender for all of our modeling. Including our characters and all their equipment. And I can tell you, it's a fucking nightmare doing modular characters. Highly recommend keeping everything as simple as possible. Is there any leg armor? Look like a bit of a Chad right now. With a tiny butter knife. Swinging. Woo. Oh, yeah, wait, we fixed that bug anyway, so... This is how we mine for stone. Mining away in this Minecraft day, so beautiful. Mine it anyway. Holy crap, it's Notch. Don't need to make drop on. Yeah, yes, Sandbox. That's what I was about to do, actually. Although I kind of want to do... I kind of want to do moving stuff from the chest to us. First. Like from the chest's inventory. Also, I'm gonna do something a bit crazy. But you do... No. Well, I can move them immediately, but not with the animation. Because the animation would need like a target for it to reach. Because at the moment I've increased the grab sticky distance to like 1,000,000. So if we pick up something from over there, it'll just force pull to us. But yeah, usually it would be, oh god, a lot less forgiving. So the pickup range would be from here, but that's just so that you can like start picking it up and move towards it, and then, you know. So you can like pick things up while you're running, basically. Ooh, like that. Also, I don't know why, but this helmet is not weighted properly at all. So we might actually dive into Blender in a minute. See how this helmet like is inside the character? Fuck. And I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's... No, I've actually got no idea. Classic. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a pog. Actually, how are we going to design that? Because I was thinking I may as well also do, if there's a backpack on the ground, and it's a, you know, if there's an item on the ground and it's a container, we could just give it a little bounding box and then that kind of thing. Will we stick to item click choice part? So if we're in range, do close up move. Yeah, we could automate it. So like if you're not, it'd basically be if you're not doing a movement input, your character will automatically walk towards it and then try and pick it up. But if you're like, you know, if you're controlling your character and you want to, you know, pick something up while you're on the move, yeah, pick something up while you're on the move, then it won't like force you to stay there and whatever. So, yeah. Yeah. Turning cog. Hello. Hello, girl. What are you looking at? You want to sit here? Whoop. There you go. Ow. My leg. My leg. Tony Cog, how goes the adventure? It goes. It goes. Guillotine. Huh! So I wonder how we should... I guess we need to have an item state. Because items can be... Fuck. There's so many, like, different states that an item can be in. So an item can be an actor and be equipped. And an item can also be an actor and be stored. But then an item can also just be an object. So it's just data. In and be stored, and it can also be an object and equipped. So I'm just trying to think, how do we determine at what point is an item its own owner? Oh, I guess if it's I guess if it is... what's it called? I mean, we know if an item is contained in another one. We also know if an item is equipped at the moment. So we can actually just check whenever the item's state is updated, we just check is this item the parentmost container, and is it equipped anywhere? And then we'd actually know that, yeah, yeah. Or, yeah, is it stored anywhere? Because if it was stored in a container on the character, then it wouldn't be the parentmost container. Separate out the item info logic from its physical representation. Yeah, that's what we've done. That's how we can do a lot of bullshit, basically. Like when we equip something, that actor disappears. So like these boots aren't actually, they don't exist anymore. It's just a procedurally generated version of this character mesh with these boots on it. So it's all one character model thing. So it's an actor gets killed, and now it just looks like it's there, but its object exists in here. Because every piece of equipment is technically like a one-of-a-kind. So, like, the chance of us finding a dress... Well, actually, I need a backpack first. Chance of us finding a dress made of these exact materials, of these exact colors, is, like, essentially impossible. Well... How many colors in a lookup table? I mean, technically infinite because it's a curve, so... How many colors in 16-bit color space, I guess? Lots, basically. But yeah, so I can't do... So, next thing we have to do is, yeah, the equipment slot thingos. But yeah, by having some very independent logic, we can do some really silly things, like a backpack with this inside it, with this inside that, with this inside that. So it's backpack equipped, brigandine inside the backpack, dress inside the brigandine, sword, well, the sword's gonna end up here, but the sword can go in there. So now we've got like triple stacked layers and it's lit. And we could, well, actually we can't do this yet because it's not gonna complete the action because it doesn't know where it's going yet. So now we've just got it stuck in limbo state here. Although actually, well, that will drop it actually. So I could pick this up again now. In theory. There we go. It's all still there. Oh, except this bug is happening again. What is that one? So that's to do with the parentmost container. Hold on. How does it work? Yeah, exactly. It's just placeholder. Brigandines don't necessarily have any pockets or anything. But yeah, it's so we can do things like a quiver holds arrows. So, you know, you could have two quivers. You could have one on your back and one on, you know, your hip or something, or like on the back of your belt. And you could put two different arrow types in them. But if you find, you know, a quiver in a chest that has arrows in it, but you don't want the quiver because yours is like better or has more space or whatever, you can just take the arrows out of the quiver, out of the chest. Super easy. Or if you didn't have a quiver, you could take the whole quiver, including the arrows and that kind of thing. Or if there's a loaded magazine-fed crossbow, you could take the entire crossbow and the ammo that it already has in it and that kind of thing. So it's all super modular. Yeah, we took a long time designing it, but it's basically every object just has reference or like pointers to the things that are inside it. And then those objects inside it can have their own pointers to things that are inside it, and so on, theoretically infinitely. Although we prevent creating more space by we have, like, if we go backpack asset, we have the item dimensions of the backpack, and then the container dimensions, we just make sure that they're always a bit smaller. So they're never the container space is never bigger than the item itself. So you can never gain space by putting items within items and that kind of thing. So we look at a backpack now. Actually, I want to test something, Sandbox. I do want to test something. So yeah, now this backpack will have a smaller border. Yeah. So this is the backpack's item icon, and then the grid is its storage space. But something I want to test, I think you know where I'm going with this, Sandbox. What happens if it exceeds the... Oh, yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, I was going to say same item into same item. Let's try it. I'm also going to save the game first. Okay, so if we have a backpack... Well, actually, there's a couple of ways we could do this, right? We could have a backpack. So now its storage space is bigger than the item space. But we could, in theory, do more, like, just infinite backpacks within backpacks. Yep. So that's interesting. Yep. 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 Beautiful. Even if backpacks... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what we want to avoid. That's why we're not going to allow, like, storage shrinkage, you know. Now, the other thing that I want to try is putting a backpack... I think this is what you meant, Sandbox, is putting a backpack inside itself. So, like, creating a... So we grab the backpack and we put it in itself. Oh no, we can't because we can't, because we're grabbing, the grid takes priority over, okay, I might have a way, hold on. If one of these dimensions is the same, we could maybe grab the item icon. I wonder if it will allow us to do it. Hold on. No, because it doesn't have a... no. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Infinite loop occurred. Hell yeah. Infinite loop detected. Get highest parent container. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Get highest parent container, cause an infinite loop. Which makes sense because the items contained inside variable would be self. So, yeah, therefore it would just be calling because when we call the function get highest parent container, it says it looks for the variable is contained inside. Is that a valid variable or is it null? If it is valid, call that same function on that one until it isn't valid, and then return that object that was when it became invalid. So, yeah, if we put the backpack inside itself, then it would never end. Now that is something we could safeguard against, but I don't know. It should theoretically never happen. Because as long as the thing is thingo. I mean, I could just add another check to that function, which just says if the is contained inside is equal to self, then abort the function and print a message saying you're an idiot. How did you manage to get an item inside itself? Or return null, but also spawn a black hole. A black hole in the world that deals damage to everything over time. That could be more interesting. Just no, my part. Well, it would even get denied if we try to add it, because when we add item, we check if any of the squares would be out of bounds. So even if we like force add backpack to self, as long as the item dimensions are bigger than the container dimensions, it should never actually happen. Unless we manually set the is contained inside variable to be self. That's the only way it could happen. If we just, like, circumvented everything. Black hole is... yeah. Alright, so let's just... I could just, what's it called? Just literally do this. Like, if it's to other storage, just piggyback off this one. And then other body will be an interesting one, but yeah. When we do from interaction... So... From other storage... I mean, from other storage is like getting it from world. So... In here... It gets the... interacting item object, the item actor reference. What we could do... is a select node. If the item actor ref is invalid, then just use the get current owning actor. Well, no, sorry, get highest parent container. Get current owning actor. Well, actually, no, I guess if an item is placed in the world and it doesn't have a thingo, then we could just use this. Although then I'd have to actually set that, which I just can't be fucked. Oh, there's so much stuff here. you know what? We'll just do a is valid. Select. If that is valid, use this one. If that isn't valid for some reason, fuck, that's a. Oh wait, hold the fucking phone. Well, the current owning actor might not be a living being. Yeah. So then get socket location starts to not work. Unless we do another select. Alright, now we're getting spaghetti. Spaghetti. So that one. Oh, fuck. No, what are we doing? Get actor location. Yeah, we're just gonna spaghettify this. So then, if this is valid, use the item. Oh god. Yeah, set to null. Use the item mesh. If false, fuck, I don't know. Well, actually, no. Let's do this as the location. So, if it is a item actor, use the pickup socket name like that. If it isn't, use the get location. Oh, get actor location. Use that one. That should work, so we could just, in theory, piggyback off this one as a placeholder. Everything's a placeholder in it. So if it's other storage, just use world. Bam. Should work. Because then if it succeeds on item from anim notify from other storage. Interacting item object, get item actor ref, and then it's gonna check the fucking thing. So we'd have to do the same thing here, unless we set the location. Well, okay, no, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. We never miss. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And then we just say attach the fucking item, blah, 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 blah. And then the item to interaction, if it's going to other storage, we need to, I guess it is like, I guess to other storage, it's technically like placing it. Place or throw into world. Place, true. Do. Don't like it. But then that's going to actually drop the item, isn't it? It's going to detach it. Well, no, that happens down here, doesn't it? So, okay, no, we could do this. We could just piggyback again. Yep, I like it. And then when the anim notify hits other storage, just add the item at the slot and the action. So this very spaghetti, but should technically work. So if we get a backpack, and we get some junk, and we pick up some junk, and it's in here, and then if we drag it into there, okay, and then if we get it out of there, fuck's sake. Oh no, it did work, but it's just that, wait, why didn't removing that update it. That's kind of odd. Wait, do I even call it on remove? I don't think I do. Because we do need to update it when it gets removed, so... hold on. Access none, trying to read property, current owning actor, notify pickup item, blah, 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 blah. Something went wrong, notify pickup, blah, blah, blah. That's fine, that's fine. Item object. Update inventory UI is called when we update relevant UI. On item, remove from container. Update relevant UI. Well, no, don't I do that in remove item from container? Yeah. Oh, no, that's only for the... Yeah, no, that's for the container that it was removed from. It should update the fucking thing. So why would that not have called when we got it from the... Well, did I even remove it, actually? When I did that. I don't think it would have, actually, now that I think about it. So let's just pick up that. Pick up a helmet. Helmet can fit in there. What are you talking about? Pick it up. You dingbat. Oh, wait, no, it's looking for a backpack, isn't it? Rather than searching all, because we got rid of the inventory component. Yep. Yep. Oh, wrong button. Backpack. Okay, so putting this into there is fine. Getting it back out, however... Yeah, it never actually removes it. Well, it never actually gets it. Which is... Again, it's placeholder just so we can test the actual functionality of it, but... Item, interaction, component. When the notify hits anim from anim notify other storage. Well, actually, is it even... I wonder if it knows it's from other storage. Anyway, when that does happen, we... What do we do? Oh, we're just attaching item actor to socket. But we don't actually... Oh, right, because it's not... It doesn't fucking exist. Dick brain. Well, I guess in that case, we just need to spawn the item. Which, again, is placeholder. Let's just yeet that there. And then this is going to go down here. It's going to go to... there. This is our interacting item object. Get the static data, spawn the fucking doodad, then attach to the fucking thing. Attach to the fella. Here. That should work in theory. Oh, well, actually, no, we need to remove it. So we need to remove item from container. Bam. It's right there. And then the removed item is going to be the item object in question. And we're also going to do that there. That should work in theory. Super spaghetti time. So then that should also hook in once we do the equipping items stuff. It should just... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I know that works. Alright, we have backpack. We have some stuff. We pick up a thing. We have this chest. We put the thing in the chest. Bam. Fuck my life. It doesn't want to play the put away animation. Why would that be? The item 2 interaction, 2 other storage. Ah, wait, hold on. That should just literally do this. It was the notify that we wanted to. No, it was this one. Yes. So when it's coming from storage, remove from other storage, remove the item from there. Spawn actor, and then do the thing. Alright, this will work. Also, one of my lights went out, and it's very dark. Yikers. Oh, wrong thing. Backpack asset. We got backpack. We got equipment. We got this. We put it in there. Grab it out. Put it in. Yep. Can we get it back? We get it out. We put it in. Yeah, nice. Shit, yeah. Cool. And now the real test. Can we get a dress? That's not one. You know what? We pick this up, we put it in that one. Now, we're going to put this one in there. So easy. Now, here's a test. Can we pick up the dress and just pick it up? Yes. Can we put something into the brigandine? Yes. Fuck yeah, boy. Claps. Cool. Nice. Okay. So that's going from grid to grid, which is fine. Now, also let's ignore all of these. Actually, a lot of them are just animation things, so I'm actually not worried about it. Right, the next part is going to be Inventory System 2.0. So the Equipment Manager is our equipment screen thing. Item Socket is our generic item socket widget that implements the on-drop function. But then our equipment socket is like our, you can put your helmet here, that kind of thing. So, on drop, it calls parent on drop. Which is get the payload, get the item object. Check space for payload, which is... an empty one. Okay. And then return true. And it has a slot state. Gotcha. Check space. Yeah. So check space for payload. Right. So we get the equipment thingo. We see if there's already something in there. And then, yeah. Gotcha. Is this used for the highlighting as well? Like, do you just call this and then the state? So it gets used for, like, placing it and for the other thing? That's kind of cool. Possibly. Or does it... Yeah, I don't know. So... Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so you've already got it basically sorted. So I just need to do the on drop, and this is already returning. Can it do it or not? Basically. In equipment manager, check. Go. Yep. Because the equipment manager has the references to all of the widgets that are part of it, so it can go through all of them. That makes sense, actually. Smart. Let me just fix this light. I'm going to run an ad real quick as well, and I might get something to nibble on. So, see you all very soon. GT. We're back. We're back. New Technic. Hello, hello. Is this the music from Rim World? Yes. Sure is. Okay, let's see what the fuggles happens here. Well, I guess we can, so on equipment socket, does the equipment socket know? It does. Oh, that's perfect. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So let's just grab this. Yoink! And then smack you down there. Return node. I guess we do a branch and just say if true, something, something. Anyway. So. Incoming item object. So this is on drop. Oh, so I guess we still have to get our operation, don't we? And set that. Although, does that get done in the parent on drop? Well, no, it probably wouldn't. Because we're doing this. So actually, you know what? Let's do that in here. So on drop. Because we're only ever dropping. Well, we might. Fuck it, we're gonna do it. Temp item object. That's this. Payload is this. And then that needs to get set as a. Oh, wait, no, because if that's set as a local variable, it's not going to make it out the other end, unless we add it as a return. So actually, you know what? I will actually just do this in this class. And then item object, we're going to rename to, don't kill me, sandbox. Wait, can I not? Oh, that's inherited. Right. Item socket has an item object, which is called... Wait, no, does it? Because item socket could be nothing. Well, no, because if it's got something in it. No, what? Because this is just a thing. This is just a thing. Yeah, no. Okay, we're not even going to need this. Because there is no coordinates, blah, blah, blah. There's no item object associated with this widget specifically. Although I will change it here to, well, actually, no, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. So, in equipment socket, we don't need that. Oh, well, actually, do we? It's not going to... Actually, no, all of the from types can technically be the same. Because it can come from wherever and then get equipped to either our body or someone else's body. So that's what we have to determine real quick. 2 slot is the socket slot of this equipment socket. The 2 type is determined by whether or not this... Oh, fuck. Does this have Does this have a reference to the equipment component? It should probably have one. So that would just... Oh, actually, wait, hold on. How can we get one, though? Equipment socket is abstract. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could just, when we create the widget, for each widget, set a reference to the equipment component. Because, yeah, we need to know if it's going to our equipment component or someone else's. Or whose is it going to, basically. Yeah. Oh, we also need a target actor in this as well. Because if we're trying to... If we're trying to put a helmet on someone else, we need to know who the fuck we're dealing with. Like the idea of global getters, but we wouldn't be able to, like, find that out. Because, like, if we've got someone else's equipment shown on screen and our equipment on screen, and we want to take something from our backpack and put it in someone else's helmet slot, we need to know which... we need to know who the widget belongs to. Like, obviously it belongs to player 0, but what's it representing, you know? Player state component. Yeah, no, but if it's someone else's, it's someone else's equipment, you know? So, like, if we have us, we have Orange Man, actually maybe Yellow Man. And, you know, they've got their backpack and they've got, like, their helmet slot and their whatever. And then we've got our backpack and our blah, blah, blah. And we want to either put something from our head onto their head. We need to know who these widgets belong to, you know? So, I don't know how we could get these otherwise if we don't just set it from... When the equipment component creates all these widgets, we should just set a reference to the thing. Widgets always client 0. Yeah, I know that they're always client 0, but these ones here, like, knowing that these belong to client 0 doesn't help us with anything, because they're representing a character that isn't our character. So we need to get their equipment component, and when their equipment component generates all of these slots for the widgetry, we should give those slots a reference to either this character or this equipment component, you know? No, it's fine. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it. Wait, these are all the froms, actually, so that can stay there. So these are all the same. Because we could be getting something from the world and equipping it. Or we could be getting something from storage and equipping it. And then this is... get us, the player. Because we're the only one that sees the widgets. And then... is it equal to... Well, actually, no. It's just, is this equal to this? And then this will tell us if it is... Oh. What the fuck? So, if the player pawn is the same as the living being that this widget is representing of the equipment component, then we know... why isn't that thingy now? Hold on. Type reroute into there. Blah, blah, blah. Get rid of that. Enum. So if this is true, we know that it's own body. If it isn't, it's other body. And that is that. There you go. And the quantity should actually stay, because we might be, I don't know, equipping a bundle of arrows directly to our anus slot or something. From type is this one. And then that goes here. So the to type is da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. And then in... Oh, and the slot is... Yeah, the slot. So, in our equipment component... Hello, my love. When we rebuild equipment UI... Excuse me. Excuse me. No sitting on my computer, please. Thank you. When we do this, equipment manager widget updates equipment by going through the entire map. For each of them, it finds a thing. If it's valid, we initiate the item socket. Wait, initiate item socket. Oh, but that gets called in... Ah, I see. That would be equipment socket. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, this is already... This is a map of the... Gotcha. So when do these get created, actually? When does it... Oh, is it in event graph? Probably. That's rebuild. Begin play. Begin play. Create this. Initialize. Which creates this for each. Which is the equipment component doodad, adds the child for the thingos, which is it's a panel widget of type equipment socket. Return value. Panel slot object reference, which is that. So then we just want to, for each of these, cast to... Oh. What do we call it? Panel slot object... What's... Equipment socket. You can't cast to it. How am I going to set the variable? I guess I could interface with it or something. Can we? Yeah, we can send messages. Well, actually, what's the... Oh, no, wait, no, it's this. Sorry, my bad, not that. It's the equipment socket widget. And we just want to set equipment component as... What do you mean? What do you mean it's in loop? Yeah, for each socket, we want to know where the socket belongs to. Like for each individual socket thingo, you know? Make it spawn. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. That's a good point. So on equipment socket. Yeah, smart. He's smart. This boy's smart. So then in components, this one, instance editable, exposable on spawn. When we do this, we refresh nodes. And then we also need to throw it in here. We'll just do that. And then in it, equipment manager, we just go self. Bam. So we just give them a reference so they can speak back. So they know where they're coming from. So, in theory... Well, actually, one other thing I want to just test is... Well, actually, no. Let's just make sure that the logic works. Well, actually, no. I already plugged everything in, didn't I? So we should be able to... get us a backpack and equip it. We should be able to pick up something that we don't already have equipped, like this breastplate. It's going to go here. We should be able to drag this onto there, and then we should equip it. Fantastic. Now we I don't know if this will work. Nope, it does. It does. It's fine. It's fine. Right, now, can we... I don't know why that's half opaque. Can we do this? Take it off, put it in the chest. There we go. Fuck yeah. Can we take it from the chest and put it on? From the chest, put it on. There it is. See, it just works. Just works. Todd Howard would be proud. Alright, we're going to make a pants collection. We're going to collect all the pants. There's some pants. No, those are boots. And I can't throw items away. Fuck, I ruined it. Alright, the pants collection. Here we go. Oh. I hate that. So the one thing I'm going to do is make the equipment stuff anchored to the player. just because it gets a bit weird when it isn't moving along with the camera. Take my pants off. Yep. Put these pants on straight from the chest. Oh, it's just... What the fuck? It just works. Isn't that just weird? Can we get this copper mace and put it in the chest from our hand? Can we put it in our hand straight from the chest and attack with it? Oh, look, it's just... What the fuck's going on here? In my other thing, icon item... Yeah. Well, I mean, we technically don't have to rebuild, do we? Because the widget's already there. We just have to tell it to not be opaque, right? Like, we just have to update this one. We may as well not update, like, everything. But... Yeah, no, this is cool. This is sick. Yeah, it's fucking sick as. Like, it just works. It's funny when things just work. Huh? Oh, you know what we need to do? Oh, you know what we need to do? Okay, so if an item gets destroyed, we spawn all of its contents and they explode out. How's that? Actually, have you worked with like the chaos breakable stuff sandbox? That could be something if you've done it before. You have? Okay. Because I've got zero idea how it works and what the sort of limitations and like how it's even set up. So I mean, you could probably run me through that sometime if we just want to have like a little like like a break from doing this shit before we get into the next the dialogue system and whatnot. So I think that would be fun. That'll also actually here's my question, right? When you break something with the chaos explosion-y whatever's, what are they? Like, what are the little fragments? Are they just static meshes with simulated physics? Or is there some like extra weird shit? And can those little doodads have destructible mesh? Okay. But, right. So is destructible mesh a class? Because, I remember that the bits that break can then break again. So we can make a child class of destructible mesh. It's not there. Oh, maybe I don't have the... Is it a plugin we've got to enable or something? I don't know. Because I'm just thinking, like, it's a... Like, how do we deal damage from these little chunks? And how do we make sure they're playing the right sounds when they hit the ground and that kind of thing? But if they are just... Yeah, if it's just a blueprint class that obviously has its own... All the chaos logic... And then we can implement things on top of it, like override the on-hit event and the give them the Prismatica damage interface. So if there's like a big chunk of broken wood, but we want to break it further, when we hit it, we can do our damage calculation, we can see it's made of wood, play this sound, spawn these particles, and then also break it up into more pieces and that kind of thing. And also, if a piece of broken something falls on our character, how much damage does it deal? Again, what particles to spawn? You know, does it get lodged inside? Oh, actually, I guess lodging would be a bit too advanced because we'd have to... That all gets done by socket. So I guess destroyed meshes should never be able to get stuck in the player. We could do, like, have a subclass of, like, wooden, like, wood destructible. And then whenever a wood thing breaks, it spawns little splinter projectiles off in every direction. And then those splinters can get lodged in people. So then if it's like there's a big wood structure, and you throw a bomb at it, then all of the little bits of shrapnel, you know, splinters of wood, they could damage everyone, not just the explosion itself. And then also the big chunks of wood that fly off, if they hit someone in the head, it deals, you know, massive impact damage and that kind of thing. Just like having it all like fucking come together. So sick. I'm excited. It's all there, we can do all of it. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm excited for that one. Because, yeah, the other thing that I was going to do today is, well, I mean, Akudo said he pushed the changes, but they, maybe they didn't finish uploading or something, so maybe I'll just have to wait till later tonight to do that. But I was going to do, like, the weapon and item object, like, physics damage stuff. So, like, you know, if there's a sword simulating physics, and it falls onto our head, blade first, it could get stuck in our head. You know? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that just be heaps of fun? Which will actually be kind of simple. It's just a matter of balancing it. Because, like... Well, I guess the simulated physics actually has a mass and a force behind the collision. Like, it already calculates all that. So we could just do force between a range. If it's lower than this force, we just ignore it. Don't deal any damage. In case something's just, like, on the ground, barely moving, and we, like, kick it. I guess if you kicked a sword, it should deal damage to your foot, right? So maybe we do count that. Like if you step on something spiky. I don't know. Alchemist, thank you for getting down with the thickness. Cool. All right. So what are we doing? So let's just recap. What's the... Oh, I guess the only thing we have left is to do the throwing things into the world, which is... I might even just wait for you to do that, Sandbox, because it's pretty... Oh, well, actually, no. You know what? I'll do it in the equipment manager thing. It just means we wouldn't be able to do it. We wouldn't be able to go like this without having our equipment open. But it doesn't matter for now. So if we go to core, inventory system 2.0, it's actually 3.0 technically. We're going to go to our equipment manager, which is our big blank thingo. We go to the on drop. Excuse me? Ah, right, I have to go on drop. in the drag and drop. Da 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 da. We need to get this. We need to get this. We don't have to check space for payload. We want to get... You know what? I'll just copy all of this. And we will cull stuff. There won't be any parent container, blah, blah, blah. So, if we hit this... Oh, this is my favorite RimWorld track. So good. And then we've got the operation. Well, we're getting that from there. Making sure it's a pris drag drop, which is now a local variable. We get the temp incoming item object, which is now a local variable. We try item interaction. We know that it's going to world, to slot none, to container none, to index none. Interaction handedness doesn't matter. Quantity does matter. From slot does matter. From type does matter. This item object widget. What the fuck does that mean? Oh no, because it's not... not this item object widget. It would be... Oh, wait, actually, hold on. This widget item object. That should actually be the operation container from. That should probably be that in the other one as well. Yeah. So the from container. If the container that it's coming from, if its highest parent container belongs to us, then it's coming from our own storage. Excuse me. Oh no, that was... Right, that was actually for the 2, so that doesn't matter. It's this one. So the incoming item object, if it's inside a container owned by us, the player, then it's either coming from own body or own storage. If the item object has an equipped slot that isn't none, then we know that it's coming from a body or a storage. Unless it was coming from the world. Are we ever going to pick up... I mean, yeah, I guess technically we could pick something up from the world and place it back in the world. So... I mean, why the fuck not? That just works then. Yeah. So in theory, we should be able to drop stuff. So... Backpack. Add to scene. Gib. And then... Give me a... Well, let's just get some junk. Pick up these. Cool. Drag them into there. Yeet them. Cool. Pick them back up. Sweet. Put them from our backpack into the chest. And then, let's pick them up straight from the chest into the world. Haha. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's get a... Can I fit a... No, I can't fit a backpack in there, can I? Okay, let's do something more advanced, right? Let's get a knife and put the knife in the dress. Oh, in the dress. Put the dress in the chest. Then we're gonna get the knife from the dress in the chest and throw it. Sweet. Alright, let's pick that up again. And now, knife into the dress in the chest. And then, knife into our hands from the chest in the dress. Now we attack with it. And now we yeet. Nice. And then, yeet. Cool. Another thing we should test is equipping stuff directly from here. Well, actually, no, we already tested that, didn't we? Bam. It just fucking works. Bruh. It just fucking works. Except for these errors. No, actually, they're expected. They're actually expected. Because they're all to do with how we're kind of just piggybacking off some of the other functions to get all the functionality working so we can test the actual internal system. Okay. Yes, Now, the one other thing that I don't know if we'll do it tonight, but I was thinking... Sorry, my love. I was thinking... what's it called? AI dummy? AI test dummy? Test combat AI. Humanoid combatant. So, what I want to do is... oh, fuck you, dog. Is he actually gonna fight? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I was thinking... Ow. If I make him not want to fucking kill us... then what we will... Oh! Shit. Oh, this doesn't deal any damage, because I haven't... I was wondering why this axe deals, like, fucking no damage. It's because I haven't set damage for, like, most of the components on it. Alright. Yikes. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Oh! Doinked in the head. Get head doinked. Okay, so what I want to test is... I mean, first thing would be... the, this stuff. Making it all offset from our player character to begin with. So then we can open his up and they'll have overlap. Because I want to be able to play dress up with the AI character. This is now a dress up game. So, where do we begin? I mean, because he already has an equipment component. I mean, I guess it's just a matter of... Let's just hard code in a collision sphere. Sphere collision. This big. It's called equipment sphere. And event graph, when this is overlapped, if the other actor is living bean, well, no, it would be if the other actor is, get player, other actor, what am I? Oh, wait, get controlled pawn. No, get player pawn. If it's number 0 equal to the other actor, then we're just going to go to his equipment component, generic equipment component. We are going to toggle, no, we're going to show equipment, bam, show, and then, well, actually, no, did I end up doing a toggle? No, I didn't. Oh, so it's just gonna, you know, fuck it. We'll just do it like that. Oh, well, no, if it's false, then don't do it, but then on end overlap. When end overlap, we do the same shit. If it's this, if the other actor is us, then toggle the equipment. That's all we should need to do. Oh, and then target is the equipment component. So now in the equipment component, when we make the equipment manager widget, how could we do this? Equipment manager. So this is where it does its thing and creates all the children ones. I guess it would just be we'd have to do something on tick to change its position, wouldn't we? Like we do with the other thing, or does that get done on the? How does the chests one work at the moment? Do we do that on? Okay, no, yeah, we are doing that manually from the component, not the widget itself, which kind of makes sense, I guess, because we need to I mean, that's good enough for now. I wonder if this doesn't. Oh no, there we go. Oh wait, no, the player controller is that, but it's the living bean. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Question mark, question mark. Let me just put this in a big. Sunny Kitten, hello. How did you how you did this background? It's in editor preferences, background, and you can choose a material to use as your background, and this is, yeah, it's just a material. Pretty simple. Simple. that not... Ah, because this isn't ticking. Doorway. So this, in theory, should... Whoops. Well, actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. That's fine. Okay, so now we can... Now we can see his equipment. And... Yeah... So, shit, how would we equip something to him? I guess I mean, it's already set up. We just have to go to the item interaction component. And just put in some placeholder for other body, which is essentially just own body, but play the appropriate equip animation, swap hands animation. I guess we could just play a fucking... We'll do that. Yeah. That should work. And then the actual notify. If it's going to other body, we need to register to slot, but it should be... Right, so this is where it gets... We have to add a target actor. Because then we want to do it to their equipment component. So I guess we need to go all the way up to here. Try an item interaction. Target actor. I guess it is just actor, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a living being. So then this gets promoted to... Oh, fuck my life. So much shit going on here. I can't wait to tidy all this up. Tidying up is like my favorite part of programming. This should be try target actor. And then on success of the action starting, we then get the try target actor, promote that to variable, and this is just the actual target actor. Bam. Schwam. And then what we can do is just... down here. Oh my fucking god, this is so messy. So messy. The item to anim notify to other body. We're just gonna fucking do this. Except instead of it being our equipment component, we're gonna get the target actor. We're gonna get component by ass. We're going to get equipment component. We're going to smack daddy that into there. And it should work. In theory. And I guess the other thing is we need to... If we get something from... Well, okay. If we get from other body... Let's do from world. And where's it going to grab it from, actually? Wait, where does it? I don't fucking care. Then the item from notify, from other body. What does own body do? It just removes item. Wait, what? From own body, it will unregister and unregistering spawns it from here. Then it attaches it, so we just want to go, well, the same as before. So just this. Just this again. From other body. Oh, we also want to set this for reasons. We just... and we want it to be... oh, fuck. It's getting out of control. And we ran out of music. Gotta wait for the ad to play. Alright. Now, where was that little thing that I did? Notify other body. Down here. Do that. Up here, it was unregister from slot. Where did I put it? I intentionally put it out the way. There we go. But in theory, this should work. So. Hello, character. Can I strip you down? Oh, wait, no, we're not giving a target actor. Which is kind of important. So. If... oh, my fucking camera just... alright, I'll be back 1 sec. 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. So, where were we? We were doing the... from the widgets. Items... no, it's in core. Inventory system 2.0. The... well, I guess all of them need the target actor, don't they? So, on drop, target actor is decided by... fuck. Oh, we need a target to and a target from. I mean, we technically don't need the from right now, but anyway. So when we decide the to, well, this is to world. Oh, but we might. I guess it's target other actor. Fuck. Ooh. Well, I guess we do have to. The equipment manager. No, this is always just world, so that's fine. Unless it's the item object, highest parent container, current owning actor. That would be that, I guess. For this one, it would be. We already know. Okay, so the target actor is the current owning actor of this widget's item object. Is it though? Or is it this one? Well, no, that's the same thing. You know what? I'm just gonna plug it in. We'll just see what happens. I definitely need to do a target actor to and actor from. That one doesn't have a drop function. This one does though, so. On drop, target actor is. Depends what it fucking means, because it might be. It might be this one. Depends where we're. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. You can tell my brain's running out of juice. So can I take off this one? Apparently not. Can I? No. God damn. Oh, well, I mean, it didn't unequip it from him, but it did actually. Like, what was this that we? No, I can't be fucked. I'm gonna do this to him. Fuck this shit I'm out. We close in a broken state. I've reached the end of my whatever we call it. What do we want to do now? Maybe I'll play video game. I don't know. I kind of feel like that was like ultra focused developing. And now my brain just doesn't work. Maybe we should play some video game. I've been playing Farthest Frontier on the hardest difficulty. Although, funnily enough, the hardest difficulty is kind of easier. Because like trading is a bit unbalanced. And the hardest map has like, it's missing heaps of resources, but it's really rich in like ores and sand and that kind of stuff. So you can kind of just set up good trade production, you know. Maybe I'll just play that by myself. Maybe I don't want to bore the stream with it. But yeah, I feel like I just need a couple of hours break before I finish off this inventory system. Because obviously I do need to clean it up a fair bit, especially the interaction system. There's also a lot of other stuff in the interaction system that that actually checks if the action is possible before we do it. So if we try to move something from one container or one person to another, but both our hands are full because we're carrying like a, you know, like a barrel or a crate or something, it will tell us that we have to drop that crate and, you know, so that we can do the thing. Or if we have something in our right hand, it'll say, use your left hand to do this thing, unless doing the thing uses two hands, in which case you'd have to drop it and that kind of thing. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have to move around, because currently that's on the equipment component, but it should be on the item interaction component because there's a lot more factors that can go into it outside of equipment, like health, for example, or the target's current state. So, like, you know, are we trying to give an apple to, you know, this vendor? Maybe they're busy, and so there'd be no point in doing that action because they wouldn't be able to accept the apple and kind of shit. So, yeah, there's a lot of condition checks that aren't related. So, like, there are things related to the equipment component, but it will be the item interaction component running the functions from the equipment component, which returns the blah, blah, blah. Or we could do it, the item interaction component looks for an equipment component. If it finds an equipment component, which it should, then it has a bunch of things that it runs, a bunch of checks that it runs, and then goes to the next kind of shit. So, yeah. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna call it a stream. Nice and short, just a short 3 hours. So, as always, if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, check it out. There's a lot of tutorials. I mean, you guys probably have already watched some of my tutorials if you are here. Secondly, join the Discord, get help. And last but not least, if you do want to support monetarily, the Patreon is the most efficient way to do so, because Twitch like to rip off creators. So, you know. And another thing, which I need to actually make a command for, there is a VOD's YouTube channel. So all of these streams that I do, I upload to this channel, which I started like a week ago. So if you want to check it out, the one I just posted, you know, if you ever want to watch something back, or if you miss a stream, that's probably a good way to see him. So, yeah. So I guess with that, we might raid someone. Who's online? I guess Luke is online. How long has he been streaming? 2.5 hours. So you know what? We shall. I click the raid button. Love the VOD channel. Is on the wrong time zone. Don't catch it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad someone. You can watch VODs on Twitch, but they only get saved for like 2 weeks. So, yeah. There is a nice feature that you can actually export them directly to YouTube without downloading them first. So that's what I've been doing, because my internet sucks. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I guess with that, we say goodbye. Goodbye.